Host city it has been for 2024 WNBA All-Star, a brand new Diana Taurasi court in a brand new state-of-the-art practice facility. All the Mercury players so welcoming and ready to tip off this All-Star weekend.
The stage is set, the brightest stars of the WNBA.
We are fired up, ready to go for this jam-packed weekend.
Said that I wasn't running my city, came through running right back.
My goodness, is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't get enough. Yeah, you can't get enough.
She's going.
Came through running right back. Who said that I wouldn't come through? Caught up sitting outside, it's like that.
We welcome you to the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge. Dewana Bonner, Alyssa Thomas in the building, ready to watch. Brittany Griner ready to compete and providing some autographs. Natasha Cloud in her first year with the Mercury, taking it all in. And yeah, the mascots are out here for a good time. And you know what? So are we. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside the Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo. So happy to be with you for this outstanding weekend in Phoenix. Rebecca, you have been a part of this league since its inception. You have seen the growth. How about the buzz and the energy surrounding this city this weekend?
It's already been a blast, and the competitions haven't even started yet. Yes, we've seen the All-Star weekend grow along with the league over the course of the years right now, both of them at their pinnacle.
Yeah, your social calendar, very busy last night. It didn't used to be like that. I know it was busy for our studio crew as well. Let's send things over. LaChina, Drea, Carolyn, and Chine.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Happy WNBA All-Star Weekend from your Countdown crew. We are so excited to be with you here in Phoenix for all the festivities. LaChina Robinson joined alongside our superb basketball analyst, Andrea Carter, #1 draft pick in 2014, Chine Ogumike, and of course, our wonderful Hall of Famer, Carolyn Peck. All right, guys, it has already been so much fun here in Phoenix. We're having a blast. I agree with Ryan. The social activities have been popping. But what are you most looking forward to during this time, Drea?
Anytime it's All-Stars. Now, you know I love X's and O's. I love to break down the game, but that's not what this is about. This is a celebratory time. It's time to celebrate the accomplishments of all these amazing players in the first half of the season. That's all I care about, celebrating, and it feels so good.
So we're not going to get into a debate.
We're not going to
break anything too much down.
No.
There are two things that I know about WNBA All-Star. One, WNBA All-Star is completely priceless. It's a vibe. It's amazing. But two, the game is positionless. And what I love is that we have BG in the skills competition representing Phoenix. It's going to be fun to watch. And lastly, this is the first time that we have 3-on-3 in WNBA All-Star Weekend.
We're talking about the bigs. You got Stephanie Dolson and JJ. They're on the three-point shooting contest of the bigs. It's positionless basketball. Everybody's going to be able to put their talents on display tonight.
And not to mention, the winners tonight get paid.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very important aspect of this, but I'm with you. I'm looking forward to the bigs in this whole thing. If they can represent in skills and regards,
I'm pulling for the bigs. It's all about the big girls.
It is about the big girls.
Okay, well, when a guard wins, you
all right, guys. Well, for player introductions in our first event, the Skills Challenge, we're tossing it to our PA announcer, Patrick LaReed.
Fans, welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, the home of the Phoenix Mercury and 2024 WNBA All-Star Friday night. Tonight, the greatest women's basketball players in the world go head-to-head. First up, we have the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge. Now, let's meet the players. This guard is making her debut at All-Star Weekend. From your Phoenix Mercury, Sophie Cunningham. She's a two-time WNBA All-Star and three-time Olympic gold medalist from the Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray. She's averaging a career-high in rebounds and assists and is the Connecticut Sun's newest sharpshooter, Marina Mabry. Representing her teammate, Erica Wheeler, from the Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell. And representing the bigs in the competition from your Phoenix Mercury, Brittany Griner. Let's hear it one more time for the participants in the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge.
And how about the rules for the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge? 5 players competing against one another to post the fastest time when running the course. The order of the obstacles. Start with a bounce pass. You need to get 3 bounce passes through the target. Then you move to a dribble, chest pass, top of the arc 3, elbow jumper, corner 3, outlet pass, final shot. Those other activities, you get 3 chances to complete. If you don't, you just move on. It's the first one where you have to complete all 3 passes. The 2 fastest times will face off in the final round. The big women are competing in these skills competitions and in the 3-point competitions because too often it's about the wings and the guards and not the bigs. But we have a lot of bigs who are competing today.
We do. In this competition, it's important. You want to go fast, but you can't hurry too much because if you can execute it on the first try, obviously it's a huge advantage. I like the little ones too, Ryan.
Let's take a listen in to Sophie Cunningham. Sounds of the game.
Hi! I'll be back. I gotta practice, but I'll be back. Come here real quick. Let's get a picture. There you go, guys. Have fun, of course. Oh, my pleasure, you guys. This is so fun. Yes. I'm just gonna go right on the number. Sounds great. You did? Oh, but we knew you would. I love that. Good job, baby. All right.
Oh, Sophie making sure a lot of customers are going home happy. I think we picked a good player to have the mic on for the skills competition, huh? About to get underway here, and Patrick Legreed will get us started.
Fans, are you ready to get the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge underway? You can do better than that. Make some noise. First up, from your Phoenix Mercury, Brittany Griner. DJ.
Well, here is PG, beloved by this hometown crowd. Forgot to bounce the first pass, but then gets all 3 bounce passes through. Now we'll try the chest pass. If she doesn't get it through on this time, she still just moves on, but she does. How about the 3 from BG?
She's shooting the 3 ball well this year. On
4
10
for
attempts.
10,
Yes.
not bad, and hits the second one. Be a little elbow jumper. All right, BG, we see you. Move through the little lightsabers. How about the corner 3 from Brittany Griner? In and out, but that's okay. Once you don't get that third one, you move on. Another pass. That one is through. And this, you could do whatever you want. Oh, wondered if PG would dunk it. Instead, she lays it in.
And that's time. With a mark of 46.3 seconds, make some noise for Brittany Griner.
So the first one, she forgot that you have to do a bounce pass,
That's
so
right.
wasted a couple of seconds with the chest pass.
About that 3-stroke looks very comfortable for Brittany Griner now, though.
Yeah, she's got that interesting side rotation on it as well.
Well, let's take a listen in to Alicia Gray, sounds of the game.
I figure out what strategy I want to approach. Because I put too much backspin on it. I don't want to tire myself out because I got a whole 3-point competition to shoot for too. So I ran through the whole shooting course, right? Girl, by that third, fourth rack, girl, that starting ball.
Alicia Gray about ready to go. She will be our second participant in the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge.
Next up, from the Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray. DJ.
ready, go!
Did she really say she didn't want to tire herself out for the three-point competition during the skills competition?
Well, she's off to a good start.
Wow.
I mean, she is blazing through this.
Come on.
Alicia Gray.
Here she
knocks down
goes.
that three. How about the elbow jumper? Okay, Alicia. Yeah. Avoid Darth Maul.
Is lightsabers the official
Doesn't it
description? Oh, it 100% is.
Yeah, I mean, we are a Disney company after all. Alicia Gray burning to the bucket.
Wow.
31.2 seconds. Alicia Gray, very impressive.
It is time, moving into the lead with a score of 30.
I mean, look how quickly, and she doesn't waste any time grabbing the ball and bouncing it through. Then this one fires it. Boom. I don't know if you can get much faster without just making every pass on the first try and every shot on the first try.
No, that was sensational.
Oh,
And what's interesting is, so the first two participants, the clock goes up. Now it goes down because we know they have to beat the time of 46.3 from BG if they're going to advance.
Clever.
Next contestant from the Connecticut Sun, Marina Mabry. DJ.
I'm Marina Mabry, who has not played a game for the Connecticut Sun, wearing a Connecticut Sun uniform for the first time here at the All-Star game after being traded by Chicago.
Okay.
And Marina's off to a great start. You see how the clock is counting down now instead of up because she has to beat Brittany Griner's 46.3 seconds to have a chance to advance. Mabry, always a threat from three, knocks down that corner pop. Oh, a little fumble. Going back, making the pass, on target. Oh
no.
Another fumble. Mabry able to lay it in and beats BG's time, so Brittany Griner is officially eliminated.
You know what I really like about this competition? There are 3 officials in uniform standing on the sideline. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. So, Ryan, I need you to give a different saber-wielding character from Star Wars with each new contestant.
Can it be, does it have to be people who only use red sabers?
No, they can use any color.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
And twice.
All right.
Next up, from the Indian Fever, Kelsey Mitchell.
So Kelsey
DJ.
Mitchell wearing Erica Wheeler's jersey because Erica was supposed to compete in this, had flight trouble. So Kelsey, who's an all-star, competing with her teammate's jersey. That's going to slow her up a little bit. There you go. That pass goes through.
Make up time here.
The time to beat was 35.1 seconds if she's going to advance. That was the time for Marina Mabry.
Saber-wielding character?
Well, that one obviously is Kylo Ren. Going to take a third three here from Kelsey. She's going to run out of time. Kelsey Mitchell, maybe the fastest player in the league, is not going to make it today as Kelsey Mitchell is eliminated. Rocking Erica Wheeler's jersey as her teammates Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, also all-stars here on the sideline watching. There they are, catching the action. Good to show some love to their teammate as Kelsey comes up just short. Maybe it was Erica's jersey that didn't provide the luck.
Maybe.
A built-in excuse.
And our final contestant, from your Phoenix Mercury, it's Sophie Cunningham. DJ.
1, 2, ready, go!
All right, Sophie Cunningham has to beat 35.7 seconds. If the Phoenix Mercury will have a representative in the final of the skills challenge, off to a good start. Her three, in and out, gonna have to take it again. If she misses this, one more attempt. You hear her screaming, wearing a mic brush, knocks that down that one. As of now, it's Mabry and Gray in the final. Can Cunningham top them? around Yoda's lightsaber. She cannot. Yes, Yoda's lightsaber is actually green. Cunningham beats the buzzer with .2 to spare. Sophie Cunningham is going to the final to face Alicia Gray.
How great is it that the Phoenix Mercury get out one of their hometown folks here in the finals? And then here, she got past Yoda, fired it through. I mean, she was under the gun right here. She could see the clock going down.
I mean, .2. Yeah. And a little style as well. So round one is done. Alicia Gray and Sophie Cunningham advance. They will meet in the finals. That is coming up next, the championship of the Kia WNBA Skills Challenge.
Kia WNBA Skills Challenge is proudly sponsored by Kia, movement that inspires, and by Starry, a crisp burst of lemon lime flavor, and Nike.
30 on ABC.
Well, tomorrow night we'll have the 20th annual WNBA All-Star Game at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on ABC. The U.S. Women's Olympic team takes on the WNBA All-Stars. Coverage ships with countdown at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Let's send things over to another Hall of Famer, Holly Rowe.
Well, we are so excited to have the finalists here with us tonight. Okay, I have to talk to Alicia first because your pace out of the gate, I think you put everybody on notice with the speed. How were you able to get out of the gate so quickly?
I mean, I just depended on my speed. I know I had to go fast. I mean, fast is the game, so try to have the lowest time as possible. Yeah, I was just gone for real.
You're the leading scorer for Atlanta, so we didn't get surprised at all with the shooting, but I thought your passing was on point. How critical is it to get that on the first try?
It's definitely critical. I mean, it knocks into your time, so you got to be accurate and stay locked in and focused.
All right, Sophie, you had to play point guard one game this season. I see the passing out there. Okay.
Did you hear that, Coach? Our new point guard, Tosh? You're out of there, bud.
Never. But you are doing so great for this home crowd. You know, BG got knocked out early. How are you keeping that spirit alive for this home crowd to get into it for you?
Y'all, I thought you were pretty quiet. Where we at, X Factor? This one will be a lot better for the both of us, so we're excited for it.
Okay, what was the hardest skill that you felt like, okay, I got to lock it down this time?
Honestly, I'm out of breath. I think it's my conditioning. But honestly, that little thing over there in the corner, that can go. It's not my favorite thing.
All right, we're calling it the lightsabers. I don't know what you guys want to call it. Was it hard for you too?
A little bit. I mean, I just was dialed into the rim, honestly.
Okay, she's dialed into the rim. That's the technique. Don't get distracted. X Factor, we need to hear you more. Bring it in. Thank you.
All right, Hal. Alicia Gray, Sophie Cunningham about to compete for the championship of the skills competition. Let's take a listen into Sophie Cunningham's sounds of the game.
Get it, baby! I'm nervous. I didn't get eliminated.
Well, Sophie Cunningham did not get eliminated. It's Sophie Cunningham against Alicia Gray for the championship. Trying to get that crowd going in the building.
First up in the final round of the Kia WNBA Skill Challenge, from the Phoenix Mercury, make some noise for Sophie Cunningham. DJ.
All right, here you go. 3 straight bounce passes that need to go through. They all do for Cunningham. How about this pass? Yeah, the skills are there. The 3 in and out. The second one's off. We'll take the third, make her miss. She moves on. Missed them all to the elbow.
Oh, my foot!
Oh, no, I think Sophie was upset with herself.
Here we go.
Avoids Darth Sidious. Can't hit the corner 3. Does hit the second one. We know how fast Alicia Gray went with a 31.2 time on her first. as Cunningham chimes in at 34.5 seconds.
And that's time for Sophie Cunningham. 34.5 seconds. Setting the mark. Fans, make some noise for Sophie Cunningham.
Gets it on the second one, and then no problem, fires this one through the giant hole. Then finishes it strong, but still, it's fast enough to put pressure on Alicia Gray for sure.
Yeah, she cut a second off her time. Now remember, Alicia, who just was so fast, did it at 31.2 her first round. She needs to be 34.5 here to win.
And now from the Atlanta Dream, make some noise for Alicia Gray. DJ.
I love that she needs the protective eyewear.
Yes.
For the skills competition.
I agree. But, I mean, she is ridiculously fast at this. It's unbelievable how quickly she gets through all those passes.
To keep the wind out of her eyes.
Misses all the threes. Hits the elbow jumper.
Who we got?
Avoids Lord Vader. Airmails the first. Has to take all three. This is going to be
This
tight.
has to go through.
Alicia Gray gets it through. Alicia Gray is your champion. With 2.4 to spare, Alicia Gray, your 2024 Kia Skills Challenge champion.
32.1 seconds.
Renee Montgomery loving it. Her member from the Atlanta Dream.
$31.2, then 32.1. Sophie Cunningham knows, yes, I was bested. An impressive performance. Last year was Kelsey Plum. Year before was Sabrina Ionescu. This year it is Alicia Gray, the winner of the Kia Skills Challenge. All smiles with Commissioner Engelbert, Sophie Cunningham and her teammates Brittany Griner, Natasha Cloud, all chatting it up after the competition. A good effort from Sophie in front of her owner, Matt Ishbia, and these Mercury X Factor fans. But the title goes to Alicia Gray.
Where WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert and Kia America's Vice President of Marketing, Russell Wager, are presenting the 2024 Kia WNBA Skills Challenge Trophy to our champion, Alicia Gray. And now, please welcome ESPN's Holly Rowe.
Okay, Alicia, you got off to such a quick start. Your pace, it continued to amaze us. You're still trying to catch your breath. How important was that in the start?
Well, I knew in the first round I had to at least, match the time. And I seen what time Sophie had, so I need to go even faster.
Yeah, it did put a little pressure on you there at the end. How did you finish so strong? You missed a couple of shots, but then you put on the burners after.
I started so fast, so it gave me like a little pattern on the end. It was all a part of the strategy because I knew the second time around I was going to be a little fatigued from the shots, so I had to make my passes accurate.
I saw Renee Montgomery, one of your owners from the Dream, here supporting you, giving you some extra love. How much is it for you to be here in front of all these fans, having a great time, rooting for you?
I mean, it's amazing. The W fans are amazing. We wouldn't be the players we are without them, especially with the home court advantage and stuff. So thank you, fans.
All right, you said you didn't want to tire yourself out because you still got the three-point competition. What if you made some history tonight and won both? Can you do it?
It's a possibility.
All right, stick around. We're going to see if we can make some history tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Holly, Alicia, thank you very much. Congratulations to Alicia Gray. Alicia, you'll get a little rest now before the three-point competition because we have, for the first time ever, a 3-on-3 competition. Team USA going to go at it. Should be really fun. If you've never seen 3-on-3, you are going to enjoy this. That's next. With 3x3 a part of the competition, and we get to meet the participants performing tonight, courtesy of Patrick Legreed.
Fans, it's now time for the 3X Challenge. Let's meet the participants. First up, the USA Basketball Under-23 National Team. From Iowa, Lucy Olson. From The Ohio State University, Cody McMahon. From Maryland, Christina Dowsey. From Louisiana State, Michaela Williams. From Creighton, Morgan Molly. And from Wisconsin, Sarah Williams. And now let's meet the USA Basketball 3x3 National Team. This Sparks forward was a member of the gold medal 3x AmeriCup team, De'Erica Hamby. She's a 7-time gold medalist with USA Basketball, Sierra Burdick. She's a 3x gold medalist from Texas Christian, Haley Van Lip. This Atlanta Dream Guard represented Team USA and won gold in 2021, Ryan Howard. Fans, make some noise for our U.S. Olympians.
So here is the 3X Challenge, the USA Basketball 3X Challenge, a 10-minute game or the first team to 21 points. A made basket is 1 or 2. So what is typically a three-pointer is a 2 in 3X. 3, and a continuous play after a made basket. No individual player fouls. 7 team fouls equals 2 free throws. 10 team fouls equals 2 free throws and possession. There are no coaches during the game. There is a coach for the team, though. That's Jen Rosati, and she's going to join us during the broadcast. Rebecca, I know you find this to be one of the most stimulating, exciting styles of basketball.
I love 3x3, and I fell in love with it watching the last Olympics. It's fast, it's exciting, and I'm thrilled that this is a new addition to the All-Star Weekend festivities.
So we have the U23 team against this year's national team. The USA Basketball 3x3 Challenge. The studio led by LaChina going to help us get ready, BG.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Your WNBA Countdown crew is back with you. And ladies, this is an exciting moment to have 3x3 at All-Star. And Sinead, I know you've got experience in playing this style. Give us some insight.
Yes, I played in the first 3-on-3 World Championships in Athens, Greece. And it's hard, y'all. It takes incredible chemistry. It takes incredible awareness. And most importantly, conditioning, because the ball moves around. You have to constantly reset it. Oh, my gosh, look at that. That's a crazy picture.
That's intense. That's intense defense.
But we did all right. We did all right. I was with Bria Hartley and Strother, and it's just an amazing game.
You did all right. So what medal did you get? Tell the people.
Oh, we got the gold.
There we go.
For Team USA, we brought home the gold.
There we go.
But today, you're right. It is all gas and no brakes. And I fell in love with it like Rebecca in the Olympics last year. And the thing about 3x3 is it looks like street ball, but it's not street ball. There's a lot of strategy to it. You're going to see a lot of ball screens, handoffs, cuts away from the basketball, and you've got to have quick transition to understand as soon as you get possession, you've got to get it outside the three-point line, and then they're coming right back at you.
Yeah, you cannot take a break in 3-on-3. I played 3-on-3. It was exhausting basketball. You have to use so much energy, but it is so exciting to watch. So fun, so stimulating. You heard Ryan and Rebecca talking about it. I love this.
How'd you do, Dre?
When I played 3-on-3? Yeah, we took home bronze, but I don't want to talk about it.
See?
We lost Australia.
Light flex. The part of it
Why? You know what?
The part of it that I think is interesting is your coach is not with you. So it'll be exciting to hear from Jen Rosati on the broadcast live.
Gotta play defense. You gotta lock up.
You do have to play some defense. All right, Ryan, back to you. Enjoy.
All right. Well, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston are ready to enjoy it. And so are we. The 3x3 Challenge For the first time at WNBA All-Star Weekend, Team USA against the U23 team for USA Basketball. What an opportunity for these young women to go up against the team that's going to represent us in Paris in just about a week.
And the national team has 4 members, and that's what it will be at the Olympics. The U23 team has 6 members just because they're trying to get some more players an opportunity to get out there. The players will substitute for themselves. As you mentioned, there's no coaching during the actual competition.
And normally you see Jen Rosati, the coach of Team USA 3x3, who will join us in a little bit, also the president of the Connecticut Sun and the head of the selection committee for Team USA. You mentioned it before. Normally you have one sub. They can go in as they want, as McMahon uses her size to finish on the interior. A 1-0 lead for USA Select. Haley Van Lith right into the body, can't finish. After the miss, defensive team has to take it back beyond the three-point line.
And you see how quick it is. There's a 12-second shot clock that resets as soon as the ball gets the rebound, as soon as the team gets the rebound. So the shot clock resets before you clear it outside the three-point line.
It's hectic and exciting. As Van Lith had their shot blocked, and McMahon trying to save it, got it to Howard. Ryan Howard, just back from injury, fires away. Remember, 3s are 2s in this game, and it's first to 21 or whoever has the higher score after 10 minutes. Michaela Williams, the SEC Freshman of the Year, can't hit the 3, and that's out of bounds finally for a blow, and now subs will come in.
And all 6 players on the floor are thrilled that the ball just went out of bounds. It is exhausting playing 3x3 because you're in constant motion. It's not like there's an opportunity to jog down the floor like in a normal 5-on-5 game.
Right. Nice pass, Burdick to Hamby, who lays it in. What a year Dearica Hamby is having, and terrific to know she's going to Paris to represent Team USA. Here's Burdick, an experienced 3x3 player, off to Howard. Can't hit the 3, because Rebecca, 3x3 is also, it's not just about putting together the most talented players, it's about fit as well.
And it's just a different style of play. So Sierra Burdick, one of those players who has been playing it for a lot of years, makes everyone else around her better.
Hamby lays it in off the delivery from Howard, and it's tied at 2. And you see the shot clock starts going the second you get that rebound, and you got to get it back beyond the arc to get your possession going.
And one of the strategies defensively is denying the pass back outside the arc to make the shot clock go down. By the way, the national team's uniforms are beautiful.
I
Whatever
love them.
blue that is beautiful.
Van Lith transferring to TCU for a collegiate season coming up. Michaela Williams able to secure it.
And another thing to point out, the basketball is different from the one that you use. Nice move. In the 5-on-5 game, it's the size of the women's ball, but the weight of the men's basketball. So slightly different weight for these women.
And you may have seen Flau'jae Johnson standing up, shooting that shot, shooting on her phone with the shot that Michaela Williams, her teammate at LSU, just hit. There's Flau'jae, who performed last night at the boardroom party.
It's impressive. Seat next to Holly Rowe.
Hey, that's a tough seat to get. Little jumper drops in. Here's Van Lith dumping it down. Hamby able to finish over Lucy Olson, who's transferring to Iowa for this season. Here's Olson. Gets denied by Van Lith. A 5-3 lead for the USA Select team, the U23 team for 3x3. Wow, that was some pass from Sierra Burdick, and a foul on Michaela Williams that will send Hamby to the line. And you know what? Sometimes you don't mind free throws even when you're the team that's fouling. Just to get a breather.
And ideally you don't foul when they're shooting, though. Sometimes you'll see somebody take a foul.
Holly?
Well, Dearica Hamby, before the WNBA season started, took a WNBA basketball and wrote her goals for the year on it. And one of the goals was to make the Olympic team. She is replacing Cameron Brink, who has a knee injury, but Dearica went through the entire process, the selection process, and here she is. She will be representing her country in Paris. This is something she put into the universe intentionally to start the season, and here she is in Team USA jerseys.
I mean, it's incredible, Holly, what perseverance from Dearica Hamby, and just awesome to see those dreams come true. Hamby might have gotten partially blocked there by Olsen. McMahon left alone, can't hit the three. Dulcie flags it down. Ooh, nice footwork from Dulcie. She leaves it a little short. Burdick, Howard, and Hamby, the three on the floor right now for Team USA. Oh, nifty move. Howard spins it in, plus the foul. What a move from Ryan Howard. And a timeout on the floor. Yeah, the other W stars in the building enjoying what they're seeing. Ryan Howard, how about this handle? And the finish. More 3x3. Jen Rosati joining us in a moment. At 10 Eastern on ESPN Plus. 4 hours of coverage on ESPN starts at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. For more information, go to NFLflag.com. Well, we are joined right now for the first ever USA Basketball 3x3 Challenge at the All-Star Game by the head coach of Team USA for 3x3, also the president of the Connecticut Sun, Jen Rosati. This is so fun to watch.
Yes.
It is really cool. How strange is it for you as a coach who coaches them at all moments except for when the competition is going on, because in 3x3 you cannot coach during the competition.
Yeah, so this isn't like an awkward in-game coaching interview because I actually can't coach them during the game. It's really hard. I'm really stressed for those 10 minutes. But what I love about it is I love the preparation and I love the accountability that they have to each other and to themselves to make this work. And so it's really important to have experienced players and players that understand the game on the team.
You mentioned experienced players, and one of the most experienced at 3x3 is Sierra Burdick. How vital is she to what you were trying to do in the Paris Olympics?
Yeah, you know, when the committee asked about what I needed for the team, the one thing I said is I need a coach on the floor, right? And Sierra is the ultimate coach, not only because she's played a lot, but she's smart, she has a high IQ, and she can play multiple positions. So having her and Haley have great chemistry together and having played a lot before was really invaluable to us heading to Paris.
It's so interesting. I mean, when you look at just fit for 3x3 versus, say, when you're building a normal 5v5 roster, Jen, what are some of the key things that are differentiating factors, like the one you just mentioned, having someone with experience?
Yeah, experience matters. High IQ matters. You know, look at Ryan Howard. She has great instincts in how she plays. Obviously, she can score the basketball, but, you know, she knows how to space the floor. She knows how to move without the ball, and that's really, really important in 3x3.
How about also some of the, U23 players who, you've gotten to see up close and their commitment to this as well, and also just how good they are.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Christina, Morgan, Lucy, those are top 10 players for us because they played for us all last summer. So they helped us get qualified for Paris. So they're important to this process. They're part of the future. And I think it's really important that they have this opportunity to shine and then go represent us in Mexico City next week.
You saw Christina Dulcie hit that little layup, now come up with the rebound. Knock away there as Howard comes up with a steal. Do you ever have conversations afterwards with your players about, hey, I didn't like that sub, or when you came in, you probably should have waited, we need you to get in earlier? How does that work? Because what's interesting about this process is 3 players on the floor, you have a 4th sub, but that sub just goes in when they deem fit.
Yes, they sub every dead ball pretty much. And they have to. I remember I first coached De'Erica. She said, well, what if I don't need a sub? I said, oh, honey, you're going to need a sub. And after the first game, she said, oh, yes, I needed a sub. It's very different. There's no jogging back on defense. There's no taking a break. It is constant offense to defense to offense. So you need the subs. You need to pace yourself. And it's good to have different combinations out there.
How different is it in terms of scheming defensively when you're playing 3-on-3 versus 5-on-5?
Yeah, it's very different. You can't just have set rules. Again, you have to have plan A, plan B. We like to play a certain way when Haley's in a ball screen versus when Ryan's in a ball screen. So it's certainly important, again, that you have players that understand it, but that are committed. You can't hide in 3-on-3. You have to play both sides of the ball.
Talking with Jen Rosati, who's the head coach of Team USA 3x3. We headed to Paris trying to win a gold medal again, as they did in the 2020 Olympics.
Yeah.
How about just, for your players, this performance today, this challenge today, we're going to see it as well with Team USA tomorrow going up against to Team WNBA. How important are just these moments in getting ready for Paris?
Yes, I tell people all the time, you don't get better practicing 3-on-3. You only get better playing, right? So these guys have to get the reps. They have to, the experience and cohesion are key in this game. The teams that play together all the time are typically better at 3-on-3, and that's why we're not the favorites heading into the Olympics, because we have not played together. So this is really important for us to have this time.
How many practices do you have between now and your first game, and when is your first game?
Yeah, so first game is July 30th. We will head over to Europe on Saturday after the 5-on-5 All-Star game. And then we have about 6 days to prepare. So we have this tonight. We'll have a short practice tomorrow, but essentially in 6 days they have to be ready to try to win back-to-back gold. So it's not an easy feat. I think people are seeing tonight how hard this game is and how you can neutralize this game, you know, by just not making shots, right? Or somebody else making shots. That's how this game operates sometimes. And so, you know, in 10 minutes, anything can happen.
Well, Jen, we so appreciate you hanging out with us here and informing all of us. Obviously, for our audience, a lot of them are new to this. I'm sure they're getting drawn in. It's so exciting. And good luck in Paris. Go get that gold.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That is Jen Rosati, the head coach of Team USA 3x3. Ryan Howard finding her stroke in a 10-10 game in the USA 3x3 Challenge.
Skills competition. I am here with one of the most skilled women in the house, straight off of performing at the ESPYs and all the parties last night. Flau'jae Johnson, you are teammates with Haley Van Lith at LSU. She just left. You guys played together last year. And Michaela Williams, what do you think of this 3x3 and what you see from your teammates right now?
Man, I think it's so dope. Michaela is, she cooks. This is what she do. I don't watch her do this from freshman, and now she's looking more poised. I'm just excited for her. Haley doing her thing too. It's a good night.
All right, what kind of interest level do you have moving forward that you could one day be using that USA across your chest?
Yeah, that means a lot to me. You wear USA around your chest, you represent something bigger than you. Get a medal, you one of the best in the world, so I definitely love that opportunity.
All right, she's always got goals and plans, and we got to also say hey to Anissa Morrow. Hey, Anissa. They are teammates of these women out here playing. Have a lot of fun, guys.
All right, Holly, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing Flau'jae and Anissa this coming season with LSU again.
She needs more personality.
We talk about this all the time because, you know, we get to know these young women and get to have extended conversations with them. Flau'jae Johnson is one of the most magnetic people you will ever come across.
Just positive energy pouring out of her.
And unbelievably talented on the mic and on the court. So Team USA an 11-10 lead over USA Select, and a foul called. Remember, you can have an unlimited amount of personal fouls, but once you accumulate 7 team fouls, it leads to free throws, and then 10 team fouls leads to 2 free throws and the ball. Sarah Williams trying to finish inside. Good contest from Hamby. Erica Hamby had it stripped by Michaela Williams. Good hands there for the SEC Freshman of the Year. It's Cody McMahon, star of Ohio State. McMahon, wow.
Nice move inside. Beautiful footwork.
Incredible footwork and the size as well. Tied at 11. Entertaining game. First ever USA Basketball 3x3 Challenge here at WNBA All-Star Weekend. Van Lith hits the deck. McMahon gets fouled, and Cody McMahon is going to the line to shoot 1 free throw. It's 1s and 2s in this game. So if you get fouled shooting a 1, you get 1 free throw. You get fouled shooting a 2, you get 2. So all these little different intricacies here with 3x3, you all are going to see it when you watch the Olympics. Team USA's first game, July 30th.
Of course, at the Olympics, the games are played outdoors, which is one of the reasons you have sort of like the rubber texture, the outdoor basketball that the players are using.
Which is a little heavier.
Yes. Weight of the men's basketball, yes.
Nice pass there. And Morgan Molly on the finish. Hamby able to gather, couldn't finish it. Off the hands of Burdick, looking to flag it down. You probably also noticed 12-second shot clock. Howard with a 2, it's good. That'll tie things up at 13. Really tight competitive game. Lucy Olsen transferring to Iowa after averaging over 23 points per game at Villanova a season ago. Boy, I mean, Ryan Howard is just such a ridiculous scorer.
And the last couple possessions, you see one of the reasons she's so important to this 3x3 team. And this has been a slow start shooting-wise for both of these teams. Often the games do not go to the full time limit because they get to 21. But she senses, she knows the clock is running down. I mean, like, stepping back, 6'2", draining it.
Van Lith trying to find Hamby, could not. Step back three is good. Michaela Williams shot a look over to Flau'jae Johnson and Anissa Morrow after tying at 15. We also should mention Cameron Brink, who would have been a part of this 3x3 Team USA team if not for tearing her ACL. Our best wishes go out to Cam, who's such a wonderful young woman. Dearica Hamby, as Holly talked about, sliding into that opportunity, was ready for it. .134 to go, tied at 15. It's either whoever leads after 10 minutes or whoever gets to 21. That's who wins here. The U23 team trying to beat Team USA. A tune-up for the Olympics for Team USA. If there's an overtime, it's first team to get 2 points.
The U23 team heads to Mexico City tomorrow for a competition.
Sarah Williams leaves it short, gets it back. Michaela Williams thought about firing. Flau'jae wants her to. Was looking for a whistle. It did not come. Still tied at 15. Howard gets a good look. You bet. Ryan Howard locked in from deep. Gives Team USA a 2-point lead. McMahon with urgency gets denied, and a jump ball. Sierra Burdick with the stoning.
And on that Ryan Howard three, Sierra Burdick got the ball up top, quickly passed to her left, screened away for Ryan Howard to help her get her open. Those are the things Jennifer was talking to us about with Sierra Burdick, just knowing how to play, making her teammates better.
How about Howard with 10 points?
I mean, she's just so challenging to stop because of her size and, you know, how she can, with her high release, get her three-point look off even when it's contested.
The shot clock was about to expire, but the kick ball gives Team USA a new opportunity here. Howard trying to kind of seal it. A 4-point game. Molly needs it. Doesn't have it. Michaela Williams on the interior, unable to finish, but gets the whistle.
But with time expiring there, Williams should have kicked it back out because you need twos right now more than you need ones. Ryan Howard, I mean, ridiculous. Keeps that left foot down with a little fake and escape dribble to the right.
Yeah, Renee Montgomery, part of the ownership of the Atlanta Dream. Loving what her young star is doing here. Ryan Howard has 12 of the 19 points for Team USA. Burdick secures the rebound. Howard, one more. Not that time. Would have ended the game.
Need twos.
Williams can't hit. They need twos again. The fall away won't go. Time running out. Dulce lays it in. Howard, why not? In and out, but that's going to do it. Team USA able to fend off the U23 select team. 19-16, the final in the first ever USA Basketball 3x3 challenge here at WNBA All-Star Weekend. Pretty fun, huh?
It's a blast.
It really is.
I mean, in the last Olympics, most of the 3x3 games were in the morning in terms of East Coast time. I don't know what it's going to be for the Paris Olympics, but my whole family, we just sat back and watched. It was so fun.
You get up when you got to get up to watch that competition. And Holly Rowe is with the victors. 19-16 the final. And Patrick Legreed will tee up Holly.
And now please direct your attention to center court and welcome ESPN's Holly Rowe.
Well, Ryan Howard, you have been out with an injury, lower leg injury, but you came out here looking so special right now. You had so many of the points today, 12 of the 19 points. How have you come back so well?
I mean, shoot or shoot, so that's never going to go away. But just being able to come back from injury like I have just says something about how my work ethic is.
You guys are getting ready for Paris. Tierica, I know you set this as a goal at the beginning of the season to be an Olympian. How proud are you that you've actually made your dream come true?
I'm very proud. Like I said, I was very intentional about it, and under different circumstances that I wish we could have avoided, but I'm here, so I'm going to compete.
Haley Van Lith, you have really been in this system with 3x3. What do you think you bring to Team USA this year? You've had great experience on the international stage.
Yeah, I bring physicality. I can finish in the paint. I'll play hard. I'll play physical. So just do what I can do to win.
And Sierra Burdick, the most resilient person in all of basketball. You have tried to make W rosters, but you have found your niche in 3x3. How do you keep grinding and supporting and representing the USA how you have?
I mean, I think I love this game. And like you said, Holly, I found my home with USA Basketball and the 3x3 circuit. And I'm just super grateful that, you know, the hard work and the resiliency has paid off and that I now have the opportunity to represent USA in the Olympics. It's a real dream come true.
All right, let's hear it for Team USA. We cannot wait to cheer up all of you in Paris. And great job, all of you. You did a great job tonight. Thank you.
Well, Team USA wins the 3x3 challenge. Next up, it's the three-point competition. We've seen Alicia Gray win the skills. She'll be competing in the three-point competition as well. How about Alicia Gray? Sounds of the game.
Oh, got him. Ellie's so funny. I be wanting like
A starry three-point contest. Now let's meet our competitors. This guard has her stamp all over All-Star Weekend, looking to secure the three-point crown from the Atlanta Dream, Alicia Gray. Looking to bring home the three-point trophy to Connecticut from the Sun, Marina Mabry. She's leading the WNBA in three-pointers per game from the Minnesota Lynx, Kayla McBride. This sharp-shooting big is helping lead the Liberty to the best record in the WNBA, Jonquel Jones. And she's leading the league in three-point percentage from the Washington Mystics, Stephanie Dolson. Fans, make some noise.
All right, those are our contestants. Here are our rules. 70 seconds to shoot 27 balls, 4 racks, 4 one-point balls, and 1 two-point money ball. Then you have 1 rack with 5 money balls and 2 long-distance 3-point balls in the starry range. The top 2 advance to the final round as we welcome you back on camera. Ryan Rucco alongside the Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo. This is always one of the crown jewels of All-Star Weekend. We saw what Sabrina did last year. Curious to see who might be able to follow that performance up this year.
Yeah, record-setting performance last year from Sabrina. Who knows? Maybe Alicia Gray will be able to pull the doubleheader and win both the skills competition and three-point challenge.
We may see history again if Gray can do that. LaChina Robinson, Andrea Carter, Carolyn Peck, Chinea Gumake going to further set the table now for us.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Welcome back to our WNBA Countdown desk. LaChina Robinson, Andrea Carter, Chinea Gumake, Carolyn Peck. It is time to talk three-pointers. And, Coach, I think you've got your eyes on some size in this contest. Tell us about
big girls can shoot it, too. When you've got 2 players that are plus 6'4", that have made a combined 89 threes on the season, and we're only halfway through. Look, the game of women's basketball has evolved. You can be 6'4". I'm so glad this contest is not just relegated to the guards, but the big girls are able to participate, and I expect them to be competitive.
Yeah, and I know you just said it's a contest, but it has implications because this is Phoenix, the home of the X Factor, and the three-point competition has really X Factors for the playoffs.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
talking about JJ, the #1 New York Liberty, Marina, #2 now Connecticut Sun. To me, that was a huge piece for them to try to get a championship. And then lastly, Kayla McBride, #3 Minnesota Lynx. All of those three players might be the reason a team brings another trophy in a few months.
Three-point shooting changes everything in this game. We've talked about the new wave of basketball and how it's played with deep threes, the extra points that come in this three-point contest. I wonder how many will go for those, what are they, 4-point, 5-point shots?
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Yeah, but Dre, you bring up the point of the threes. The floor opens up when the big girls can shoot it. That gives more room for the guards to participate.
And this in particular, quick release. Quick release.
But do you think that the bigs are at any disadvantage in this? Because let me think about this. I did talk to Stephanie Dolson earlier today, and we were mentioning you have to reach down further to get the ball out of the rack. Can we put the rack on some bricks?
They need
Can we
some
put the
taller
rack-
racks for the big girls. And also, where do the shots of the bigs normally get? The top of the key. The guards, they get experience all around. Now, JJ goes all around, but I think it is an advantage to the guards.
It would be an advantage. It's not going to change anything. These ladies can shoot, and it's not going to stop them.
Okay, speaking Steph Dolson, they've hit a ton of threes this season.
We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Speaking of shooting, I heard we got some shooters on the set. Now,
check my percentage.
These are college and WNBA numbers, if applicable, and those are some pretty good-looking numbers. No, LaChina, you're
Well,
wrong.
a three-point shot didn't come into existence until my senior year.
Don't look at that drop line. Don't look at that drop line. Ryan, y'all have fun. Y'all
All
stay
right,
today.
LaChina, thank you very much. Getting ready for the three-point competition. Get all-star access all in one place on the WNBA app. Catch up with exclusive coverage from the weekend, including behind-the-scenes coverage from the orange carpet and on-court highlights from Kia's Skills Challenge and Starry three-point contest. Scan the QR code to download now and relive these must-see moments for free. All right, we are about ready to go for the Starry three-point contest.
All right, fans, it's time to get things started. Up first, from the Atlanta Dream, make some noise for Alicia Gray. DJ.
All right, Alicia Gray, who already won the skills challenge tonight, trying to put 2 trophies on the case this evening. This is the money ball, 2 in the first rack for Alicia Gray. This is the entire money rack, and Alicia Gray off to a good start with it.
Alicia Gray, the lefty, you see that she's using the strategy of having the rack on the left side of her body.
How about the Starry range? That's worth 3, the Starry range. Your normal WNBA ball's worth 1, and then your money balls are worth 2.
Still wearing the protective goggles.
How about Starry range here for Gray? Oh, yeah. That is worth 3 for Alicia Gray. In good shape on time as she works her way through the racks. Alicia Gray catching fire. Can't deliver the money ball. A solid 19 thus far for Alicia Gray as she dives into the corner, topping 20. Gray, the final money ball is good. A strong opening performance from Alicia Gray as Asia Wilson applauds. 23 for Gray, and that gives her a solid shot to advance.
So important to get into a rhythm, and you saw it with a few of the ball racks where she was in a nice flow. As soon as the ball left her hands, just able to reach back and grab the next one. Didn't look hurried. Looked like she was in a nice flow the entire time. Her college teammate rooting her on.
Asia steered that final one in. And Alicia Gray, yeah, she's saying, I'm out of breath, I'm out of breath. You had a busy night, Alicia. A very busy night. A successful one thus far and a good start here in the Starry three-point contest.
Next up, from the Connecticut Sun, it's Marina Mabry. DJ.
1, 2, ready, go!
All right, Marina, who has been a member of the Sky all season, traded to the Sun just before the All-Star break. And Marina Mabry with 2 on her first rack.
Got a nice tight rotation on her basketball. Look at her getting into a flow.
And this is her money rack having success like Alicia did. Goes 4 for 5 on the money rack. Starry range, not quite.
Interesting to me as a right-hander that Mabry is going to the rack on the left side. She has to use more space to get it up in front into her shooting pocket.
Money ball is off so far, 10 for Mabry. And the Starry range is good. That's worth 3 for Marina Mabry. This was a rack that Alicia Gray had a lot of success on, and Mabry finding it as well. Can't cash in on the money ball. So Mabry is going to finish with less than Gray. Can she still get up above 20? No. The money ball is good for Mabry. So 19 for Marina Mabry. Her new teammates, Dewana Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, cheering her on. 19 for Marina Mabry. That will be the number to top for the following shooters.
Nah, you ain't doing it. Yeah, no, Rafa, you are saying the point.
Still have the big Stephanie Dolson and Jonquel Jones to go, and then Kayla McBride, who's having an excellent season for the Minnesota Lynx, who are having a terrific season as a team. Kayla McBride is up next.
Next up, from the Minnesota Lynx, it's Kayla McBride. DJ.
1, 2, ready, go!
Leads the league in three-pointers made, and she starts on the left side.
She might have the quickest flick in terms of her wrist as she's getting those shots up. Good arc on them. She's having an incredible season for Minnesota.
Here is her money ball rack. Hits the first. Trying to find her range from the left wing. The final one is off. Goes 2 for 5 on that exclusive money ball rack. Starry range ball is good. That's worth 3. Remember, 19 is the number to beat for McBride to stay alive. McBride going to the Starry range. Unable to hit that one. So each contestant has hit one ball from Starry range worth 3. McBride closing in. Trying to make sure she could stay alive. Still some work to do in the final rack. Stuck on 17. Needs at least 19. Has it there. McBride. The money ball is good. McBride is alive with 21. So Mabry eliminated. McBride puts up 21 with that final make.
Beautiful finish, but she looked like she was getting a little tired by the last rack, which of course she should be. 110 is a tiring amount of time to be shooting all of these racks of threes.
Now we get to the bigs. Jonquel Jones up next.
Next up, from the New York Liberty, it's Jonquel Jones. DJ.
1, 2, ready, go!
All right, Jonquel has that smooth stroke. We heard LaChina and Carolyn talk about it's not easy as a big to have to reach down and gather those basketballs, but a good start for Jonquel.
Big players do have longer arms than shorter players, so I don't know that I agree with that philosophy.
Right. Could debate it on First Take this week. Jones hits all the money rack. How about Starry range? Off the mark, but Jonquel already with 14. Oh my. Jonquel out here balling. Trying to make like Sabrina. Why not? From Starry range? You bet. Jonquel Jones has this building buzzing. The touch is feathery. Jonquel with 24. She's already advancing to the final. That much we know. Can she pad the score even more? She didn't need to. 25 from Jonquel Jones, and she will be in the finals. 26 on the final tally. Or will they eliminate the last one? Either way, what matters is she's moving on.
There must be some magic in the New York Liberty jersey when it comes to the three-point shooting competition. Just easy. Not as much arc on Jonquel's three-point shot. Quickly gets back, and wow, this was quite a performance.
Sabrina talked about how if she was going to compete again, she was going to need to feel like she could win, that she takes this competition so seriously, and with all the Team USA stress right now, didn't feel like she could give it that focus. Well, Jonquel Jones, her teammate, stepped in quite nicely there.
Next up, from the Washington Mystics, it's Stephanie Dolson. DJ.
1, 2, ready, go.
All right, Stephanie Dolson leading the league in three-point percentage. Needs 23 points to avoid elimination. Right now, it's Jonquel Jones definitely in the final, and Alicia Gray would join her with the 23. Dolson with the money ball, starry range. Oh yeah, a friendly hop for the big. Dolson, my goodness, Stephanie Dolson. Starry range, not that time, 17 for Dolson. Looking to make it big on big in the final. She's moving quickly too, she has so much time left. Dolson needs that, doesn't have it. Gonna need a big final rack here. Has to hit the rest. Does not. Dolson ran out of gas. Still an impressive performance from Stephanie Dolson, putting up 20. But it will be Jonquel Jones and Alicia Gray who will be in the final of the starry three-point contest. I don't know that I've ever seen someone get through all 5 racks that quickly.
Especially for a big player who has that much arc on her shot.
Incredible. You see the performances in the first round. Jonquel Jones leading the way. She and Alicia Gray will be meeting in the finals. That comes your way next. The final competition of the night on All-Star Friday in Phoenix, Arizona.
Kia WNBA Skills Challenge is proudly sponsored by Kia, movement that inspires, and by Starry, a crisp burst of lemon lime flavor, and Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best.
The greatest performance we have ever seen in this contest.
I think I got a challenge.
If you wanted to do this 20 minutes after I won.
This is beautiful watching this. It is, man. Are you kidding me?
You can shoot, you can shoot. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or boy.
But we are here with the 2 finalists. Jonquel has been a finalist before, back in 2021. How close did you come to winning this event as a big, 6'6", repping for the bigs?
I mean, I came really close, but I was going against Allie Quigley, and obviously we know how great she is in the three-point contest, but I'm trying to get it this year.
You have been spacing the floor all season long for the first place New York Liberty. What can people expect because you are so confident with your shot right now?
Just to continue shooting well, continue using it to help our team win basketball games.
All right, Sabrina won it last year. Did you get any advice from your New York Liberty teammate?
No, I didn't get any advice from her, but she did tell me she was going to be cheering me on and watching, so I'm excited to go out there and do it.
Okay, Alicia, you had a great opening round. Tell us a little bit about, Rebecca's teasing you about you wearing these glasses. They are not prescription, are they?
The secret is out to the world now. They're for eye protection. I got poked in the eye before, so when I was playing 3x3, so it just became a part of my wardrobe.
Okay, well, I love it because I saw Asia Wilson is repping these glasses, supporting you here, your former South Carolina teammate. How much do you love it that she is here and she's got your back?
I love Asia. She always got my back through anything. That's my bestie for sure.
All right, she's singing just great, so go out there and knock them down. Have fun, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, let's get it.
All right, Holly. Well, Alicia's already won the skills challenge tonight. How about the three-point contest? Let's take a listen into sounds of the game with Alicia Gray.
I'm familiar with your game. I'm very familiar with your game. She hot now. Hey, I already knew.
Alicia Gray going to try and put another trophy on the case. The finals. Alicia Gray against Jonquel Jones. It starts now.
Up first in the final round with a score of 23 points in round one from the Atlanta Dream. Make some noise for Alicia Gray. DJ.
All right, Alicia Gray. Sticking with that same money ball rack, which will be on that right wing. Gray hits that final money ball. A good start for her. 4 in the opening. Now the money ball rack. Gray, just missed that one. Has rattled in 3 of 5 on the money ball. How about Starry Range? Can't quite hit. 10 so far for Gray. Has to be tired after everything she's competed in tonight. And 1 thus far. Gray connects. Starry Range. No. Gray good on time as of now. Gray, a big money ball here is good. Gray finding her stroke here late. 18 thus far. Trying to get over that 20 hump she has. Final money ball. She connects on. Alicia Gray with a very strong 22 in her final round. That is the number to beat for Jonquel Jones.
Nice little stretch once she got to that left wing spot. Hitting a couple plus her money ball. Last one, got it to go through.
We need that last one. Oh, yeah, that's what Asia Wilson said. I like it.
She put up 25 points in the first round. Make some noise from the New York Liberty. It's Jonquel Jones. DJ.
At one point, Jonquel hit 12 of 14 in that first round. We know the number to beat is 22 for Jonquel Jones, trying to do it for the Pigs. Hits the money ball. Here's the money rack. Jonquel short on the first. Trying to take advantage of that money rack on the back end. 2 in a row. Make it 3. How about Starry Range? No. 9 so far for JJ. The straight on 3. CP talked about it. That's the one that the big usually finds most often. And Jones taking advantage of it. Starry Range? Not quite. 14. Drama here on the final 2 racks. Needs 22 to tie. Jones. Big shots here. The money ball. She has it. Final rack. Jonquel Jones. Down just 3. Make it 2. Jonquel for the win. No! She falls 1 short. And Alicia Gray makes history. The Skills Challenge winner and the winner of the Starry 3-point contest. What drama in Phoenix. It came down to the final shot. Win or lose for Jonquel.
I don't know that we've had a finals competition of the 3-point shot that's come down to the last shot. It just needed a little bit more.
And Alicia Gray says, oh, baby. Her teammates Mauber, Renee Montgomery, part of the Atlanta Dream ownership group, loving it. What a night for Alicia Gray. wins the Kia Skills Challenge, wins the Starry three-point contest. And it could not have been more exciting down the stretch. Alicia Gray, the first player ever to win the Skills Challenge and the three-point contest.
Please direct your attention to center court, where WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert and Starry brand team and PepsiCo Director of Marketing Yasmin Grant are presenting the 2024 Starry three-point contest trophy to our champion, Alicia Gray. And now please welcome ESPN's Holly Rowe.
Well, we have history here tonight. No one has ever won the Skills Challenge and the three-point competition. Alicia, it is so awesome. How do you feel right now about winning both of these? No one's ever done it before.
It feels amazing. Another 55K in my pocket, so that's nice.
The Players Association did step up, get some extra money for the winners tonight. You won both. Tell me a little bit about your strategy down the stretch, because it was a very close competition.
I mean, yeah, I knew JJ. She was a great shooter, so she had me nervous towards the end, not gonna lie. But, I mean, overall, I mean, it was a fatigue thing, too. I got tired, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you fought through it, but how stressed out were you? She just needed to hit that last money ball, and she would have won. What were you thinking on her last rack? Your win is in the balance.
I mean, the competitor in me wanted her to miss, of course, but the person in me, I mean, I like to see other people successful as well. So, I mean, with her winning, I still would be just as happy.
Well, this is your leading score for the Atlanta Dream. I know you got a whole bunch of new fans tonight who are going to appreciate you. Thanks for making history and doing it so very classily. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a wonderful interview, Holly. Terrific answers there from Alicia Gray. And, you know, the cool thing about All-Star, Rebecca, is you see different stars shine, and then they become a part of the consciousness of the basketball fans who maybe don't know about the player. Even Sabrina last year, no one went into that contest expecting her to hit 20 in a row. And tonight, you don't go in expecting Alicia Gray to win both contests, but she does.
And she's so incredibly endearing.
Yes.
The way she is just constantly smiling, answering each question with a smile and her southern drawl just absolutely probably made herself more fans here tonight.
Oh, congratulations to Alicia Gray, and builds momentum towards tomorrow night. We will have the 20th annual WNBA All-Star Game, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on ABC. The U.S. Women's Olympic team takes on the WNBA All-Stars. And let's be clear, the USA team, they play hard in this game, okay? This is not some, All-Star exhibition where it's going to be 180, 170. This is going to be a competitive game. You're going to make sure to check it out. Coverage tips with Countdown, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. That's tomorrow on ABC. Tonight is in the books. A lot of fun here. The Phoenix players getting the X Factor crowd going. Alicia Gray taking home all the hardware tonight. Our first ever 3x3 challenge. A beautiful exhibition of women's basketball and the stars shining in Phoenix. We will see you tomorrow night. Special thanks to producer Paul Irvin, director Adam Bryan, our entire crew. For Rebecca Lobo, Holly Rowe, I'm Ryan Rucco. Join us tomorrow night. Next up, it's Sports Center.
All right, guys, the skills and the shooting are done now, just hours away, as Ryan mentioned, from the most anticipated WNBA All-Star Game ever. It'll be tomorrow, July 20th, the 20th anniversary of the All-Star Game, with 20 of the best in the world taking part. We've got a ton of coverage ahead here on SportsCenter tonight, including exclusive one-on-one interviews with both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese on the way. Nicole, take it away.
All right, Subin, I'm totally ready. I have blue screen PTSD, but you know what? It doesn't matter. No matter what happens, we're good to go. Kiss analytics goodbye, like Bobby Witt did in his first post-All-Star break at that. And then we can go to Hungary, and then we can pretend that this is Charles Leclerc, because you know what? That's what happened to his day. And this can be Lando, and Lando's still cruising. And wait, who's got skills? You want skills? I know who has skills. I know who doesn't have skills. But courtesy of no technology, Kelsey Mitchell has skills. which means Erica Wheeler I don't know if I'm okay. It's been a long 24 hours. Like, we were here when that whole thing started, Zubin.
I should check it.
The real blue screen PTSD belongs to Erica Wheeler, who had a delayed flight, then a canceled flight. So you know what? Kelsey Mitchell is in for her instead.
What's up, y'all? As you guys know, my flight was canceled. I would not be at the WNBA All-Star Skills Challenge. My feelings is hurt. Like, my feelings hurt because I really wanted to be there. I felt like it was going to be a great experience. Always got a backup plan. Thankful for a backup plan. Kelsey Mitchell will be representing on my behalf. So, Kelsey, go crazy.
Okay, so Kelsey had her teammates, Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, there to cheer on. She was also wearing Wheeler's jersey. Mitchell, though, struggled, eventually ran out of time. She was not able to advance to the final round, but it was a great effort. She wasn't expecting to be in the field. She was put in at the last minute, and she's all smiles at the end. Brittany Griner taking part in the event. She struggled a little early, too, with the passing, couldn't get into a rhythm from beyond the arc. Slowest time in round one at 46.3 seconds. She didn't advance. And then there's this lady, Alicia Gray.
I don't want to tire myself out because I got a whole 3-point competition to shoot for, too.
Right, she's doing all of the things, a chance to make some history. And it starts here. She's in the groove. She's fast. She gets through this course in 31.2 seconds. Basically, it all went right for her there. And last but not least, Sophie Cunningham. She gets it done with like the thinnest of thin margins, just with like the level of anxiety that I had all day today about this show, defeating the final time by Marina Mabry. So you get Cunningham and you get Gray in the final round. Cunningham goes first, slow, didn't quite make all the shots, but she did pick it up at the end. So she finished with 34.5 seconds. Griner, her teammate, cheering her on. The question was that going to be fast enough? So then it's up to Gray. And she had sort of a similar start to Cunningham. The shots, maybe not there to start it, but as she started to progress through the course, she got a little quicker. She was a little faster on the obstacle course, and she finished with 2.5 seconds to spare. And guess what? That is trophy number one of her night. Then she got an interview with Holly Rowe.
Alicia, you got off to such a quick start. Your pace, it continued to amaze us. You're still trying to catch your breath. How important was that in the start?
Well, I knew in the first round I had to at least, match the time. And I seen what time Sophie had, so I need to go even faster.
You said you didn't want to tire yourself out because you still got the 3-point competition. What if you made some history tonight and won both? Can you do it?
It's a possibility.
Well, let's find out. Holly asked about it. Alicia said it's a possibility. Some would say a probability. Alicia Gray looking to go back-to-back. Nobody's pulled off the double alongside Jonquel Jones, Stephanie Dolson, Marina Mabry, and Kayla McBride. The 5 combatants. The top 2 advance to the finals. Gray going 4 for 5 on the money rack, including that last ball, which is a 3-pointer. They call it the Starry Range ball. She's got 23. Marina Mabry started the week with the Chicago Sky. Now she's with the Connecticut Sun, and now she's at All-Star Weekend in Phoenix. It is a lot. Kind of struggled towards that final rack finish with 19. That's probably not going to be enough to advance. The favorite is Kayla McBride. She's probably the best pure shooter. Remember, no Caitlin Clark and the defending champion Sabrina Ionescu both opted out. Caitlin said she just needed some rest. She's been playing hoops for basically a year straight. She had 21, so that's going to knock out Mabry. Jonquel Jones is 6 feet 6 inches tall. When Ryan Rucco was calling this, he said she's trying to win it for the bigs. Whether it's the NBA or the WNBA, I don't care if you're 7 feet tall, 6'6", you got to be able to shoot. She's got 25. Stephanie Dolson, another one of the big players, trying to advance with a big round here. She would start hot, faded towards the end. So, Jonquel Jones, not known for the outside shot, and Alicia Gray trying to pull off the double are advancing to the championship round, with the winner getting an extra $55,000 in addition to what the W is throwing in. Jonquel and Alicia Gray. She said afterwards, I got to pace myself. After all, I won the first event. So we got to figure this thing out. Just take your time. She makes 3 of her final 4 shots. She finished with 23 points. So that's the target score. Jonquel Jones knows she's got to get to 23 to tie. Can she do it? A lot of drama here down the stretch. She's got plenty of time. She's moving up at 14. Remember, target score is 23, and you've got the 3-point ball. It's going to come down to the final rack. Can she hang on? She's got to hit 23. She's got 19. She's got 20. This would do it. No. And it's the double for Alicia Gray. Holds on and makes WNBA All-Star history by winning the Skills Challenge and the three-point challenge and winning the latter in dramatic fashion. We're just getting started with our All-Star WNBA coverage, Nicole.
Because here's your reminder, tomorrow's All-Star game is going to feature the WNBA players on the U.S. Olympic team taking on the All-Stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who aren't going to Paris. Cheryl Miller is coaching Team WNBA. Cheryl Reeve, who is the Lynx coach, and Team USA's coach will coach, and I hope this isn't too obvious, but she will coach Team USA. And here's a look at how the rosters shake out. You got Team USA, which is highlighted by 4 players from the reigning WNBA champion, Las Vegas Aces, and then the WNBA All-Stars, the rookie sensations, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese.
It is so electric out there in Phoenix. Let's not delay any further. Let's get back to Andrea Carter. She was there to just see an amazing WNBA skills and three-point challenge. Now, with all apologies to Angel Reese, we did have somebody else pull off a double-double tonight, Andrea. I want you to talk about what you just saw from Alicia Gray. You guys mentioned it during the broadcast. Never seen before, pulling off, winning both competitions. Your biggest takeaway, you saw it in person.
My biggest takeaway is this is picture perfect for Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray is the type of player in the WNBA that is the salt of the earth. She is the player that everyone loves. She is so kind. You hear her in some of those interviews and you hear her when she's mic'd up. She is genuine, she is authentic, and she is so pure. But do not get mistaken, because she is also a dog. She plays with so much speed. She is extremely skilled, and she's a sharpshooter. And the one thing about Leash is she always keeps her head down and she never makes excuses. And we saw that tonight. And this is why she gets a huge payout for winning both contests. No excuses. I know she had to be tired, but she put on a show. And I guarantee everyone is so happy for Alicia Gray because everybody just genuinely loves her. And Dawn Staley was somewhere on a private jet watching Alicia Gray and going crazy.
She had Wi-Fi in the PJ, that is for sure. I know she was watching it and loving it. You mentioned $110,000 plus coming her way. And you're right, she's a woman of few words. I was like, you just did this. Holly's trying to get a little bit out of her, but you can tell how humble she is. Drea, one more for you. Right now, I don't think I'm breaking any news here. The WNBA is at an all-time high in popularity. Any metric you look at in the near 3-decade history of the league, engagement, interest, it's all off the charts. I wonder how it's all being received where you are. You're at the epicenter of the WNBA world, at the pinnacle of the league. How's it all feel? What's the energy like there right now, considering where the league is?
The energy is electric. The vibes are immaculate. They're still trying to get fans to file out. They've been trying to get fans to file out of the arena for quite some time now. Down at WNBA Live, fans are so excited to see these players, to talk to these players, to watch these players. I've seen fans get emotional. They're taking so many pictures. The energy almost can't be contained. You feel it everywhere you go. You feel it in the hotels. You feel it in restaurants. There's so much happiness, so much joy, and high energy and excitement around this league right now. You can feel it in Phoenix.
I would just say, bottom line, fans, media, coaches, players. Those are the 4 constituencies that has allowed this league to get where it is, and they are the 4 groups that voted for all the All-Stars, which you'll see tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, on your local ABC station. Dre, look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Still more to come on SportsCenter, and obviously more to come from Phoenix, including one-on-one conversations with the rookies who are off to historic starts, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Plus, how big is that Jerry Jones checkbook? There is no way he can afford all of the players. Or maybe he can. And the dog days of summer, they are here. It's time for baseball's contenders to separate themselves from the pretenders. That is all next on SportsCenter.